away from this contract and talk about registration.
Yes.
You want to start zero registration now?
Yes. It started. It started in 2014. Then Dr. Baumia, Vice President, launched it. But
in 2024?
2024.
Yes.
They launched it. But it suffered some technical glitches. So they were not, they were not able to issue cards to, pins, because 0 to 5, we cannot take your fingerprints because your minutiae have not been yet matured. So we were supposed to issue you a PIN number so that it will be tied to your guardian or your mother, so that when you get to 6 years, you can go and register and get the physical card. So they couldn't do the issuance of the pins. So when I came, lucky my deputy is a medical doctor, Dr. Bejra. So I've assigned him, and I'm chairing the technical committee myself because I happen to be also a technical person.
Right.
So we brought in all the stakeholders, Birth and Death, Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Gender, and all of them. So we brought it. We've done everything, and we factored it into our 2026 budget that that once approved by Parliament, and we hope that it will be approved. Once it is approved, we'll roll out that thing by next year. And by then, that means as soon as a child is born, a child will be issued an identification number.
How would it be operationalized?
Okay, to be done at the various hospitals.
At the hospitals?
Yes. You know, part of the SDGs, that NIA, government of Ghana is a signatory to it. It says that by 2030, identity registration, legal identity should be given to everybody, including birth registration by 2030. So we've done 15 years and above, that is the adulthood. We've done close to 84% of it, because as at the time we started the registration, the total was about 19.6 million. And as we speak now, we are close to 19 million. We've registered 18.9 million Ghanaians now. So
18.9?
Yes, we've registered 18.9 million Ghanaians now. So it's left with those below the 15 years, 6 to 14 years, and the 0 to 5. So we are hoping that by close of next year, the 6 to 14, we are estimating to register by 6.9 million people. And we hope to achieve that next year. In fact, last year, they started the registration too. That also suffered some technical glitches. So they couldn't issue the cards to them instantly. Luckily, we've been able to print all the 370,000 cards. And on the 23rd, we are going back to the districts to issue the cards to them. And let me use this opportunity to thank Dr. Bampo of NHIS. They have been helpful in collaborating with us, even though they are owing us. But they've been very, very helpful in funding all these things to go and help us to do the distribution of the cards.
Why must our cards expire?
That is a good question. Because if you look into the contract, and I think it's based on international best practice, every card expires because you have to go and renew.
I mean, but not a national ID.
No, because
like this. I mean, elsewhere, if you, for instance, I don't see that unless you're a foreigner and temporary resident, I don't see how your ID in the U.S. expires, particularly to do, and I forget what they call it.
I want to find out if you can give me an ID that does not expire.
No, but
it's not about your identity. It's about a card that is getting expired, and you need to get a new one.
No, so here's what I'm trying to say, right? My social security number in the U.S., unless you are a temporary resident or you are there for a specific period of time, I don't see how that expires. And this is supposed to match that. So why should that expire and then I have to go
It is not your identity that has expired, and it's not your PIN that has not expired. It's the card that has expired, and you may have to go and get a new one.
The card? What is in the card that expires?
What is in the card?
Yes, I don't understand why there should be an expiry on this. When my passport expires, I can understand why my passport expires. Because, you use for travels, there are things that need to be checked every now and then.
But it's the same data that you use on a Ghana card. The same thing. In fact, Ghana card even takes more information than the passport.
I think it's just a way of making more money from us.
No. So are you saying DVLA?
It's a driver's license. The driver's license should expire,
yes.
but my national ID, my national ID should not expire.
If you look
because
into
that number you have for me there.
If you look into the technical committee's report, it's stated clearly, and even what we are doing now is that we even want to even reduce it downwards. To make it not, because 10 years is too much. It says that the cash should not be given more than 10 years. It should be below 10 years So it was a technical committee report that.
Yeah, and I know that, you know, that is what the establishment is mandated to do.
Yes.
But I'm asking, perhaps in your amendment, you can add that the card should not expire, so that if I'm given it at birth, I have it till whatever time, because then I don't understand why should it expire so that we go through this process of registering every 10 years?
No,
and now you're saying you want to reduce it.
Yes. You know,
reduce it to what?
When amendment comes, you say it.
No, you tell us. You already know.
You see, what is going to happen is that you see, when your card, you use your card to perform transactions and everything. It has the first issuance, you have an update, and you have the renewal, which is 10 years. That you have to go in for a renewal. Now, going for a renewal, it means that we need to check to see whether the person who claims to be who he is the real person that has come back again for NIA to establish whether your true identity. It could be that the person was able to get a card in a fraudulent way, in an illegal way. Now, when you come, they're going through the same process for us to establish whether you are the true person whom you think you said you were the first time.
No, after 10 years, why would anybody be a different person? I don't understand, because it's a very rigorous exercise. Registering your mask.
No, now we've even introduced the online service. As you sit here, Kamini, you can apply for your Ghana card online. You do your interview online. You make payments online. You book an appointment for your data capture online. A QR code is generated for you. You go to the registration center, and you are just issued your Ghana card after taking your biometrics. So for the renewal, that's why I'm saying that unless there's any international best practice where they say that they should not have your cards renewed. And as I stated, you are not renewing your identity. Is that the card that you are renewing?
We'll agree to disagree on that, because if I'm not renewing or changing my identity, then the expiration of the card should not affect my existence in the national data, because this is not driver's license, it is not passport, the card is not paper, it is PVC, it has all these security.
It's not PVC, it's really a smart card itself.
Thank you.
Yes.
It has all those fantastic features.
Yes.
And then I have to go through the system again after 10 years.
Yes.
Unless you're telling me it's dealing with some security.
It's not because of money. You have to go there and go through the process again to establish that you're a true owner of who the person you think you are.
And then I do that for passport as well. Then I do that for driver's license and all the other IDs.
Exactly.
This one should have been different. Maybe you give it a thought for the Ghanaian people that we don't want to form queues and go online and do whatever it is. But let's move on to